Hi, everyone. My name is Christine Reed, and I am a MESA counselor and coordinator at Allen Hancock College and coming to you from Santa Maria, California. I'm super excited to have Yaqueline and the professor crew from Channel Islands here today to talk about all the STEM opportunities at their university. This is part of a C6 Alliance project that supports STEM students on the Central Coast from Moore Park, Oxnard, Ventura, Santa Barbara, Allen Hancock, Cuesta, Monterey Peninsula, and Cabrillo College. I welcome you here today. Thank you so much, Yaqueline, for being here, and I'm going to turn the floor over for you to give us our presentation today.
Thank you so much. Hi, y'all, and whoever is sharing this or watching this after. My name is Yaqueline. I am the Transfer Success Counselor here at CSU Channel Islands, and I'm in my office in CSU Channel Islands. So I'm happy to share this space with everyone, but we're going to go ahead and jump in. So we're going to talk about who and what is CI and how you can get accepted. First things first, we are a 10-minute drive from the beach, so it's very beautiful out here. We are in Ventura County, so you can see us here, and we're right in between Los Angeles and Santa Barbara. And I believe we're about 2 hours away from Allen Hancock. So I've met a lot of students from Allen Hancock College, and many decide to drive back and forth or live on campus. So either of those options can work for students. But just to quickly introduce our mascot, this is Echo the dolphin. And we have a lot of pride in Echo because he actually comes from the Chumash tribe and different learnings that we've had from some of our elders in the Chumash tribe. But anyways, moving on, we here at CI have these 4 pillars that we kind of live by and work through to support our students. The 4 being community engagement, having integrative options for students, fostering international students and an international mindset, and being a multicultural campus. And some of those examples here are our Native and Indigenous American student celebrations. We have different events to celebrate different holidays or days of observance. So we have our International Women's Day. This was a few years ago when Dolores Huerta visited our campus, and in the past she has visited us regularly. So she's quite amazing to talk to. I've been fortunate to speak with her myself. And lastly, we just had yesterday our career and internship fair. Many different employers come on campus to talk about different employment opportunities in the Ventura County and Los Angeles and even Santa Barbara area. But yes, we have many different ways in which we want to support our students, and we use these pillars to help us. But some fun facts about CI. We are one of the top 5 most affordable schools in California. This is actually a reason why I decided to attend here as an undergraduate student. We have earned a research and college we're distinguished within the Carnegie classification. We are looked at as a research college and university, so we're really prideful in that. We also are one of 2 universities in California that teach Mixteco, which is an indigenous language found in Mexico, usually during the southern part of Mexico. And we have a huge culture of a Oaxacan community in the Ventura County. For students, y'all will have CI boating access. It's so much fun. I'm getting ready to go there this weekend, so I'm really excited about that. And we are 1 out of 11 universities in California with access to the national parks. Specifically, I am talking about the Santa Rosa Island Research Station. I had one of my best friends go there as an anthropology major, and she got to excavate for different Native American artifacts. But yeah, now moving on to our academics. We have a few signature programs. I want to highlight biology, math, chemistry, because these are the faculty members who are with us today. But we also have other popular programs like health science, nursing, psychology, and mechatronics engineering. But the reason y'all should study at CI, we have small class sizes. Your class size is going to be anywhere from 20 to 27 students, but usually it's going to be around 20 students. So you're really going to get to develop relationships with your peers, classmates, and even your professors. There are strong research opportunities, which I know our faculty members will touch on today. And again, I'm very prideful in being part of this community and graduating from here because yes, we are a collaborative environment. I've been to different colleges and you can tell things are kind of cutthroat. That's not the case at CI. We definitely foster a working relationship with the peers and the people around you. But we have different programming to make sure that our students are successful. Students can take advantage of academic advising, basic needs, the career development and alumni engagement center. We have counseling and psychological services. We have our disability accommodation support services, which is referred to as DAS. EOP, library tutoring, and writing resources. So all of these things are available to any of our students for free. But now, fun stuff. We have a great student life. One of my favorite things is the CSU CI Dodger Day because we kind of do a small takeover at the Dodger Stadium. So that's really wonderful to go with the alumni, students, and different professors who kind of make their way and enjoy the celebrations at Dodger Stadium. We have the doggy de-stress activities. It's different emotional support animals will come out on campus, specifically dogs. And when you're in the middle of finals or midterms, like that is so helpful just to see like a little furry baby that you can kind of turn to and just hang out with your friends. We have our welcome celebrations, Arts Under the Stars. This is so fun. This is a great way to kind of end the year. There are so many different of our performing arts groups that perform on that day, and it's quite fun. And then Foodie Tuesdays, we just celebrated Foodie Tuesdays for this month. They come out once a month. And yeah, they bring different food carts and food trucks on campus for students to enjoy. But now we're moving on to business. So if you ever wanted to apply to CSU Channel Islands, you would actually hop on the Cal State Apply website. For the fall of next year, you would apply between October 1st and December 2nd. But yeah, we actually accept spring students as well. However, that window is open from August 1st until August 31st. So it's quite a short window. But if you, again, are interested in transferring or coming into our school, you can come in as an upper division student or lower division. So the big thing here is if you're going to be upper division, you're going to hit those 60 semester units, but we're not going to ask you for your high school info. However, if you're like, I just want to get to CI, I want to go into a 4-year as soon as possible, you can apply, but you would have to be a lower division transfer student and you would have to have been an A through G student in high school. So if you want to talk about specifics, please feel free to reach out. I would love to take a look at your transcripts and really see when it would be a good time for a student to transfer. We have a transfer success pathway program. Due to time and due to the fact that most students who are watching this video have already earned college credits, I'm not really going to touch on this. This is more for high school students who have not earned college credit. But I do want to inform students, we have a transfer planner. This is for the CSU system. So if you're like, I kind of want to consider different choices, I'm thinking CSU CI, Fresno State, or maybe even San Diego State. You can use the transfer planner tool to keep track of the coursework that you are completing. It is available to all students and for all CSUs, so make sure you check that out. But that's really it. I definitely welcome meeting students one-on-one, so you can always feel free to reach out and make an appointment or shoot me an email. And we can definitely chat about any specific situations that you'd like to go over with me. This is our admissions and recruitment info. Please make sure you stay connected to us and keep up to date because at times we will change our deadlines. We did change our deadline for fall this year until March 17th. We are still taking late applications. And if you need help with that, please, again, feel free to reach out. But I believe I do have a few minutes for questions if there are any. If not, I want to jump right back into our faculty members and what they have to share with us today.
Yaqueline,
Yes.
what would you say is the like number one reason why a student would like be attracted to Channel Islands? What do you think is the number one reason why they would choose to go there?
Mm. I think I can only speak to my experience when I was a high school student hunting and looking for the right school. I would say it's the collaborative environment or like the community oriented environment. Um, I'm a Los Angeles native, so LA, I mean, it's a big city, and you don't necessarily know your neighbors. And it's a city, so it's city life. Things move really fast at Channel Islands, you're really going to get to know the people around you and you're really going to have the chance to support one another. And that's really what I found here. So if you are looking for a school that will in a way like have your back, this is a school for you. Your professors are always looking out for you because honestly, they're not really just only like trying to talk about the academics. They want to know you as a person and how they can help you become the person that they see you can be. And even your classmates, same thing. You kind of support each other and say like, hey, let's go study together. Do you have the notes for this? Do you want to share notes? Can we talk about this situation with our group? I don't know. I just feel that CI is definitely very community oriented and very collaborative. So I'd say that's number one. And then second, the weather and the place, location, it's beautiful.
And are you finding that your STEM students are able to graduate within 2 years after transfer?
Ooh, I don't know the answer to that. I wonder if our faculty members know, but I would say it can always depend on the availability of courses and the amount of units that a student is able to take within a semester. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Great questions. All right, I'm going to move on to our faculty. So faculty, I hope you guys are ready. Let's see who we have here. Dr. Parmar first, if that's all right.
Absolutely.
Very, very nice to have you here with us. I'm going to quickly introduce you. Dr. Nitika, did I say it right?
Correct.
Thank you. Dr. Nitika Parmar is a professor and researcher with a PhD in molecular biology from UCLA, where she also completed a postdoctoral fellowship. She earned her undergrad and graduate degrees in biophysics, biotech, and biochemical engineering from the Indian Institute of Technology in New Delhi. Her research explores molecular biology, genetic engineering, and signal transduction in cell growth and aging using organisms like bacteria, plants, worms, Drosophila. I don't know if I said it right.
That's fine.
And mammalian cells. Beyond the lab, she leads annual biotech tours of India for undergrads and is admired for her mentorship and collaborative spirit. Dr. Parmar is passionate about both research and teaching, and she believes the potential of molecular biology is limitless when fueled by curiosity and motivation. Dr. Parmar, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me here. It is a pleasure to be able to attend this, and I am more than happy to answer any questions here.
I'm gonna introduce our next two faculty members and then I'm gonna jump in right into questions. So I hope you guys are ready. Dr. Jorge Garcia, are you with us today?
Yes. Yes.
Very cool. Very nice to see you here. I'm going to quickly introduce you. Dr. Jorge Garcia is the director of the Masters of Science in Mathematics program at CSU's Extended University. He holds a PhD in mathematics from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Originally from Mexico City, he completed his undergrad and master's in mathematics at UNAM and CVESTAV before continuing his studies in the US. Dr. Garcia was one of the founding faculty members at CSUCI in 2003 and has been a champion for math education ever since. He teaches a wider range of courses, including real analysis, probability, measure theory. His scholarly interests span from probability and prime numbers to math education and global collaboration. What sets Dr. Garcia apart is his deep connection with students, especially those from diverse and international backgrounds. Growing up as one of 20 siblings in Mexico City, he shares his journey to inspire first-gen and international students. In and out of the classroom, Dr. Garcia brings passion, relatability, and a global perspective, whether he's guiding students through complex math theories or cooking his favorite recipe, cochinita pibil. Dr. Jorge Garcia, thank you for being here.
Thank you very much. Estoy muy a gusto estar aquí. Gracias.
Gracias por estar aquí. And moving on to our last faculty member here, Dr. Awad. Dr. Ahmed Awad is an associate professor of chemistry and newly appointed faculty director for student research at CSU Channel Islands. With a PhD in medicinal chemistry from the University of Ulm in Germany and postdoctoral training from Iowa State and UC Santa Barbara, Dr. Awad brings global expertise to cutting-edge biomedical research and teaching. His research lies at the intersection of chemistry and biology, focusing on the design and synthesis of therapeutic nucleic acids and small molecules to treat pancreatic and prostate cancer, as well as bacterial infections. His lab investigates everything from real-time gene expressions in cancer cells to developing tools for early cancer detection. At CSUCI, Dr. Awad is a passionate mentor, deeply committed to student success. He has mentored dozens of undergraduate students through the Summer Surf program, independent research, and even capstone projects, with many students earning co-authorship in peer-reviewed scientific journals. His courses, they range from organic chem to advanced organic synthesis, blend rigorous academic content with real-world applications. Whether in the lab, the classroom, or guiding campus-wide research, Dr. Awad leads with purpose and passion, bringing science to life for the next gen of innovators. Dr. Awad, thank you for being here.
Thank you for the introduction, Jacqueline, and I'm happy to be here today.
Well, y'all, let's just get right into our questions. Can y'all briefly introduce your department? I kind of did, but I want to hear it from you, and the types of STEM degrees or other pathways that are offered within your department.
Do you want me to start?
Any one of you guys, please.
So thanks once again. This is Dr. Nitika Parmar, a biologist, and I have been at CI for almost 20 years now, and our biology program is really fantastic. We offer 2 degrees, a BS in biology and a BA in biology, depending on what you want to do, whether you want to pursue a PhD or want to go into graduate school and so forth. And we also offer a minor in biology. Besides this, we also have a master's in biotechnology and a dual degree MS MBA in biotechnology, which is offered through the Extended University. So these are the sort of degrees we offer from the biology program, and I'll defer to my other colleagues here for their programs.
I can take it over chemistry. After biology, we offer the same. We offer a bachelor degree in chemistry, and that's most of our students. They enroll in the bachelor degree in chemistry program, and we also offer BA in chemistry for students who would like to become teachers, K-12 teachers, like middle school or high school chemistry teachers. Also, we offer minor in chemistry.
I will continue after Dr. Ahmed. We don't have different degrees within the mathematics program in the undergrad, but we have different specializations or different tracks. Some of our students go directly into PhD, some of them go and work in industries in the area, and some of them go into education. And this is also true in the master's program. Some of them, when they finish the master's, they went to PhD, and education and applied. I would like to say that this fall we are offering the new major. It's called data science. It's hosted in the mathematics program at this point, and um, just we have a lot of fun in the program. We have math club, we have math tea, a lot of things, and math faculty are really, really fun. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Very great info, lots of different things coming to CI as well. I want to ask, what are some of the unique features or strengths for your specific program?
Can I start? All right, I guess we'll just follow this format. It's easier. So I think speaking as a biologist, there are several strengths here. I think the number one strength, because we are a small school, there is a very high level of personal interaction between faculty and students, whether it's a lab class or a lecture class. I think that's a very unique feature of our Channel Islands campus. Secondly, we do offer opportunities for students who want to pursue medical school or PA school or nursing and so forth. We have mentoring programs, we have clubs, we have biology club, nursing club, and so forth. And I think one of the unique features is the one-on-one interaction with the faculty in the biology program. And our faculty come with various levels of expertise. We have faculty who advise students on how to get into medical school, what kind of courses are needed. Whereas there are other faculties like me who advise students on how to get into PhD programs and graduate schools. So considering the diverse array of our faculty, I think that's a big strength in the biology program. And also we offer various mechanisms by which students can actually enhance their critical thinking skills, particularly through research and directed studies, which we can touch upon later.
Thank you.
So in chemistry, we have a small classroom size in which also we support student learning. We have one-on-one meetings with students. We have mandatory advising that we provide to students. We encourage our students to attend faculty office hours. We in chemistry value undergrad research. We encourage our students to involve in undergrad research in a project with faculty member. We believe that this high impact practice provides students with hands-on experience that helps them to succeed, not just in the classroom, but gives them idea about what to do after graduation, what area in chemistry they would feel interested in, and if they want to go grad school, continue research, or work for a company, chemical company or biotech company, or go to professional school like medical school, pharmacy school. So advising and mentoring are two strong areas I think chemistry department is focusing on.
Thank you.
Similarly to the previous two professors, Dr. Awad and Dr. Nirika, we also have one-to-one meetings with students. It's small classrooms, a lot of interactions between faculty and students, and we have a special connection with Port Wanimi base. So some of our students, when they finish math degree, they go and apply for jobs. So one of these places that hires many math people, or not many, but like quite a number of students, is the Port Wanimi. So they have different types of positions there. And some of our students that are also in the master's program, they go and work there. Something that we are lacking as a math department is we need more women in the department. I wish there are more women coming. We are little by little getting better, but we really need more. Also, Dr. Ahmed Awad is like an expertise in research, and he's leading some research programs. The math people, for instance, they do also a lot of research. You may say, well, what can you do research in math? I mean, you already know the sum and the products. You know your multiplication tables, right? Yes, but we have a lot of research. We can apply the math. We can discover new formulas, new theorems. We can apply it in everyday life. In fact, there was a team that got a NASA grant. It's a team, interdisciplinary team with people from chemistry, physics, biology, and math. They apply together their knowledge to discover new things in life. So particularly this, they obtained a NASA grant. And we have summer programs too. Students present posters that they do research. It's kind of a cool environment. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for sharing all of that. I mean, what I really feel like I took away was whichever program is here represented, right? Biology, chemistry, or math, there's hands-on learning, experiential learning happening at any of these programs or departments. There's clubs and organizations to support students, and there's going to be advising for the student no matter what their goal is, whether it's a graduate school or whether it's entering the workforce. Is there any specific hands-on learning opportunities that y'all want to share? Dr. Parmar?
Yes, in fact, we offer research opportunities through 3 different courses. One is what we call Bio 494, which offers students the opportunity to conduct research on campus with faculty, any of the faculty in biology, and sometimes in chemistry through integrated learning, biochemistry. And a lot of students, undergraduate students, do engage in research, and they typically join a lab when they are sophomores or juniors, and they stay on for the next 2 or 3 years. But we strongly encourage even the freshmen to actually join the lab right in year 1, although it may be a bit hard. But again, if you get a solid 2 or 3 years research experience, I think that speaks volumes to your abilities. The second one is through off-site research opportunities. It's called 492, and that is internships. Those are biotechnology internships where students are placed in off-site locations. Those could be certain NGOs, they could be the National Park Service, they could be biotech companies. I mean, we have partnered with so many different organizations. So a student is conducting research, but not on campus, rather off campus. And the third one is where for instance, if a student is not very interested in wet lab work, wet lab experimentation on the bench, we have an opportunity for engaging the student in what we call directed study, which is Bio 497, where the student does not do hands-on research, but rather does more of literature review and is actually doing research, but not hands-on. It's just dry lab work, and it requires a lot of literature review, answering a research question, and so forth. And then we also open up opportunities to students to come and volunteer if they don't want to engage and enroll in a very specific course and get credit for it. They can actually volunteer to research during the summer as well as the academic terms. And we also welcome students coming from different disciplines if they want to collaborate with the biology program and do, collaborative work. That's also possible through various grants, which I think Dr. Awad can talk about more. We have all these grants in the summer where students engage in extensive research and actually get to publish papers also. So that's pretty much the option for research here.
Thank you, Dr. Awad.
Thank you, Dr. Netka Parmar. So in chemistry, there are different research areas in chemistry. So when a student join the chemistry department at Channel Islands, they learn about the different areas of chemistry. They start with general chemistry courses, followed by organic chemistry, then biochemistry. And they learn that there is research or the research that we conduct in our department involves research in organic chemistry area, there is research in biochemistry, research in physical chemistry, and there is also theoretical type of research which is called chemistry education. So we do have faculty members that run these research programs based on their expertise. And when students start to learn about these different areas in chemistry, they are able to identify their interest, and they go to the faculty member about their research project. They learn, for example, in organic chemistry, which I teach, that there is a research area called medicinal chemistry or drug design. So if they are interested in pharmaceutical research, they can talk to me. If they are interested in biochemistry, which is chemistry of biomolecules, like proteins or nucleic acids, we have two faculty members who run research in biochemistry. So students, again, should be able to identify their interest in which area in chemistry, and then join the faculty members that's expert in this area and run projects with them. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ahmed. There are similarities between our math students and the biology and chemistry students. We have similar opportunities. We have Math 594s courses that students take in the summer. We have also during the regular semester, Math 594. We also have summer programs, the ones that Dr. Ahmed is leading for in the SORF this summer. We also have HSI Smart projects that students do. By the way, that grant is finishing this year, I believe. And we have also research for the pleasure of, how you say, love of the art. I'm not sure how you say it. Just for pleasure, right? But most of the faculty in the mathematics program have research projects to do. Some of them, for instance, Dr. Cynthia Flores, she leads a group of students that does interdisciplinary research. There are also professors that do research in math education. As opposed to biology and chemistry, we don't have labs. We do it, the research is morely, as Professor Ahmed described it, theoretical in our case. We don't have practical unless you do an applied math. We have an incoming professor this coming in the fall, I'm sorry, Dr. Selene Bañuelos, which has been away for a while, but she's coming back. She does research with the dreams and things like that, applied mathematics. And we have different areas. I think most of the faculty in math program, even like lecturers, they do a lot of research, and some students are not aware of that. They think that only tenure track, but no, we have like just lecturers, they also do research. What else I was going to say? If you are a student that would like to do research in math, it's just pick something that you like, talk to a faculty member, and they will find like a project for you, or they can go and explore deeply into that topic. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm wondering now, where do you see kind of your students gravitating to in terms of like finding support, whether it's mentorship, academic support? Where do you see that your students per program, where do they gravitate to the most? Do they meet with each other for more clubs and orgs? Are they meeting with one another to get that academic support? Dr. Parmar.
Yeah, I guess I think really depends on the student, what kind of support they're looking for. And primarily, I can say if they need any academic advising, which is specific to the discipline, as well as any advising with regard to careers, then the support is coming directly from the faculty, where we actually guide them. Now, if they need support with regard to their GE classes and so forth, that is coming mostly from student advisors. which is a different department, not coming directly through the faculty. And in terms of mentoring programs, yes, we do have several programs where, particularly the HSI STEM, where students are partnered with faculty, and the faculty sort of take those students under their wings, so to speak, and interact with them quite rigorously for a period of 1 or 2 years. And in terms of clubs, yes, depending on how active the student is in various clubs, the clubs are very active on our campus. There are different organizations too, which are non-club, and they don't just do social events, they actually do other kinds of events, which are geared towards providing more academic information to students, particularly in biology, where the club has presenters coming from different medical areas to give students advice on what works and what does not work for a medical school application. So I think it's pretty holistic, and it really depends on what the student is looking for. But we do have all options available. We have the Writing Multicultural Center if students want to approach that. We have the library. I think we have a lot of different avenues here, and I'm sure Dr. Ward and Dr. Garcia can also add to that list here.
Yes, I agree. We have different types of support we can provide to our student, starting with the mandatory advising. Each student has a faculty member in chemistry, which is an academic advisor, that they can help them with choose classes, so they can graduate on time and avoid taking unnecessarily classes or classes that does not count towards their major. So mandatory advising, one-on-one advising, office hours are always it's always available for a student. We provide another support kind of clubs. We have the Free Radical Chemistry Club that provide a safe environment for all type of students to involve in activities on campus or outreach program of campus. So again, we are not too small, but we are a good size chemistry program that provides students with opportunity to have close contact with faculty member.
I can add that in the mathematics program, we definitely have advising like the other programs do. We have a formal advisor, which is, I think it was Dr. Cynthia Fleur, that she's on sabbatical. I think the chair is doing us also our advisor. We have office hours. We have places where we meet students. I would like to say specifically that we have the math club and the math tea hour. It says math, there's a tea in math and there's a tea in stats. So that's why we have a tea outside on Tuesdays. And it's a very informal. I think once students get to know faculty a bit, they can talk to them more in an informal way. You can meet the faculty during some lunch, during some club meetings, or in a picnic thing. And then once you get to know faculty, you talk to them about courses, about research, even about like life advices. And this is something that is not online. It's mouth to mouth. Students talk to other students. Oh, Dr. Blah has this project. Why don't you talk to her? Why don't you talk to him? And once students get to know, they approach the instructor, the professor, the researcher, and the professor takes these students under their wing and they talk to them about grad opportunities, about internship opportunities, research opportunities, and also about their own courses that they need to graduate. So it's like an eye-opening for many students when they get to know the faculty members.
Thank you so much. I know I sent y'all a few questions, but I want to deviate a little bit because all of you guys had so many wonderful opportunities for students to talk to you guys, whether you're faculty, whether you're the chair. So something I get a lot with transfer students is that one, they're afraid of their new school. They're feeling a little uncomfortable, but also they're finding it difficult to approach professors or faculty members and discuss whether it's their goals in life or issue they may have with the curriculum or information that they're reviewing in class. What advice would you have to a student who wants to reach out but maybe feels afraid or just is not comfortable reaching out?
Okay, I want to start. Often what I say to my students, and I know many professors do it as a fact, they say, hey, office hours is not a place where the professor is doing business hours. No, it's really for students. So what I tell personal students is, you are allowed to screw up mathematically in your courses. And when you come and visit me in office hours, I'm not going to say, oh, you are so silly, you don't know this. I will never, never like mock a student to do that. In fact, this is the place where I really want to help you. We are human beings. You can come to office hours or meet the professor. We are humans. So we are allowed to make mistakes. And here I'm going to show you who I am. I'm going to help you. Don't feel like that. Myself, for instance, I have experience teaching at Oxnard College because once a professor was sick, they hired me for 1 month. I continue working there maybe once in a while in the evenings. And I get to know many Oxnard College students in Ventura. And they come and say, oh, you were my professor. And I get to connect them. Hey, come, you can join Channel Islands, blah blah. And I tell them about what we do, and some of them have come and do even a master's program with us. It's really nice to have students in that manner.
My advice, sorry, Dr. Barmer, I get to used to be the middle one. All right. So my advice is once a student, if a student decided to come to Channel Island, the transfer student, and once they get accepted, our campus, they invite transfer student for transfer orientation day. And during the transfer orientation day, there is a session in which they meet with faculty from their department. I strongly recommend them to attend this transfer orientation day because when they meet with faculty members, they talk to them about opportunities that we have, the faculty in the department, again, opportunities, what classes to take, so that they can graduate on time. And I see, I represent chemistry when I attend this transfer orientation, and I talk about all information that students need to know. Students after this meeting, they keep emailing the faculty member and they come to the office hours to learn more and more. So that's something I advise transfer students to do. If they miss it for some reason, once in the first day of classes or first week of classes, I would recommend that they stop by the academic advisor office hours to introduce themselves and for the advisor to help them to put them in the right on the right track once they join.
My response would be very simple. Just bite the bullet and approach the faculty. There is no easier way. Faculty are not monsters. We are educators, and our main goal in our profession, the reason why we are in the education field, is to benefit you, to give you the knowledge so you can grow in your life. So I would say there's multiple ways. When you start taking classes, let's say in week 1 and week 2, and you develop a great rapport with some faculty who is teaching you, an instructor, maybe you can approach them directly. Or, as my colleague said, if you want to approach a faculty who is doing some very cool research and you don't know anything about the faculty, except that you visited the website and you found this faculty is doing some very fantastic cancer research, well, you can approach the faculty. There's no harm in approaching. You can email, and now everything is so easy. We don't even require students to come and meet us one-on-one in the office. That used to be sort of the pre-COVID days. Now we are making things very flexible. There are a lot of remote online platforms. And personally, I make myself very available to students even after close of business. In fact, a lot of my student appointments are through Zoom after 6 p.m. almost every day. Some students have full-time jobs. So as a faculty, I don't say that, oh, I work only till 5 p.m. So contact me after 2 days. No, because we are very sensitive to student needs. A lot of students have jobs. And so and I'm sure Dr. Ward and Dr. Garcia agree that we have to cater to students who are not available in the daytime to make these appointments in the evening, and we welcome them. So I would say don't be scared of the faculty. If there is some faculty that you really like based on what they're teaching, approach them, talk to them, just say hi to them in the corridor and say, I want to come and meet you and learn a little bit more about what you do. Or do a cold call looking at websites of faculty research and say, hey, I'm very interested. And give faculty some time to respond back. We may not respond back instantly. It may take us 48 to 72 hours, but we always get back to you, always, always. And we always encourage students that if you don't hear from us, at least I tell my students, within 72 hours, please start me an email again. So for me, I think email and Zoom works the best. And until you approach us, you won't know, what kind of opportunities are available for you. So don't be shy. That would be for your benefit if you approach faculty early on, not while you're in your last semester on a campus, but much earlier.
Can I add something quickly to what my colleagues and friends said? Okay. Something very important is that once a student approaches a faculty, it's important the faculty gets to know the progress of this student, gets to see them grow intellectually, because in the future, you transfer students may need a letter of recommendation or a reference for a job or internship or scholarship or graduate school, whatever. And we are the ones who are going to provide that, especially if you get like familiar with a faculty member, you think they are like easy going or something, go and talk to them, and they are going to be the ones writing letters for you.
Wow, a bunch of wonderful information. And I think if I were a student again in my undergrad, I'd love that I'm hearing a lot of like permission to approach and permission to maybe not do it the best way, but just do it. So I really appreciate all of the wise words of wisdom you have all shared. I'm going to be wrapping it up with the last two questions. So this one is more soft skills and technical skills. What kind of background or preparation would help a student be successful in your courses, whether they're soft skills or technical skills?
Dr. Garcia, do you want to start? And then we can go the same way.
Well, I think in mathematics, something that really helps students is a good algebra course. If they are strong in algebra, they are going to, it makes sense that they will do it in pre-calculus and calculus, or like in biostatistics. So an algebra is like requires like a I was going to say that word, no, a nice tool, right? It's your best tool. And something else is some social skills, right? Because you get to know other students. You have to make teams, presentations. So maybe some social skills that'll be desirable.
All right. So in chemistry, we understand that some from our students, they don't take chemistry in high school. So we start with introductory course 105. So all what 105 introductory course, what we need from our student is to come with motivation and ready to get engaged And then we start to work with them and prepare them. Math preparation, maybe just have some algebra information that would be helpful.
Yeah, and I would answer this question in two ways. First of all, in terms of personality, I would say three things are very important for any student, regardless of which discipline they are coming, is your drive, your enthusiasm, and discipline. Remember, college education requires discipline. Without discipline, no one can progress. You've got to be very serious about your education, particularly in today's world, which is extremely competitive. So I would say if you're not excited about what you're studying, you're likely, not to be too engaged in it. That's what I would say. Secondly, in terms of biology, from a curriculum point of view, if you can come with good grades in your chemistry courses, in your math courses, biology courses, cell and molecular biology, that would be great. And if under any circumstance, you already come to our program with some experiential skills. Let's say you did some research as a high schooler or even during your AA degree. That also helps because now you already have a foundation of critical thinking skills and that puts you on a higher platform. Not that it is absolutely mandatory, but then it puts you an edge above, the regular pool here. So I would say look at yourself first, your introspection, and see, you're coming with the right discipline and the drive. That's, I would say, the number one for any student.
Thank you all so much. My last question. Are there any common myths or misconceptions about your field that you would like to clarify?
I can say something. Most of the people that I know, they are afraid of math because they said, oh, I was not born to do math. That's like a misconception. I think when you say something like that, you have to add the word yet at the end. I'm not good at math yet. I can do it. So it requires discipline, it requires some other things, but everyone can do math. What I'm saying is that with the right instruction, with the right discipline, you can be successful in this. And when I said before, I would like students to have a strong algebraic background when they enter into a STEM career or something like that. Even though if you think that you don't have that strong background, we do have courses in the university that might help you. We do have resources like the Learning Resource Center. We may have a lot of faculty who are willing to help you. So if you don't feel very strong in that, just have the will that Dr. Nidika was talking about. Have that will, that desire, that how to say, that desire for learning and passion for your career.
Yeah, thank you. For chemistry, it's similar to what Dr. Garcia mentioned. Some they are afraid from taking chemistry as their major because of math, but actually math is applied to some areas in chemistry, like in particular in Gen Chem in their first year. But after that, they take organic chemistry, biochemistry, and that doesn't have math at all, like drug design or making organic molecules that have useful applications. That doesn't have math at all. So math is not in all area of chemistry. I love math, by the way. Sorry. Yeah.
Right. And I would add as a biologist that getting a biology degree does not mean it's only for medical school or nursing school or PA school. There's scores of other careers in biology. In fact, there's so many others, particularly in the biotech area. You can go into R&D, you can go into clinical, production, law and regulation. I mean, the sky is literally the limit. And I often joke with my students where you see certain industries collapsing because of lack of jobs. And I tell my students that if you have a biology degree, you'll always get a job. And you know why? As long as there is a disease on this planet, the biologist will always get a job. So that's my sort of like 2 cents fun joke with them. It's a sobering thought, but that's the reality. And there are diseases everywhere, and we need biologists and chemists and mathematicians to solve problems tied to the diseases. So I would say the misconception is also that biology can be very difficult in terms of preparing for medical school. That's not true. If you have the right drive and you kind of plan your trajectory very carefully, the timeline of your courses, you don't overdo it or underdo it. I think the time management as well as constant interaction with the faculty will remove most of the misconceptions that you have. So I agree, sciences are difficult disciplines, but if you come with a mindset that you're determined to succeed, that will really help you.
Wow, amazing information today. Thank you all so much. We are at 5 o'clock, but if you all have any last words you would like to share.
I would say, again, I'm sure Dr. Watt and Dr. Garcia agree. If any of you want to make an appointment with us and chat one-on-one, at least I'm definitely available, and Yaqueline can share my email. Please feel free to do so. And I can definitely chat with the students if they have any questions.
I would add, if you are thinking about it, don't think about it. Just get in, get to know us. We're going to make your life very interesting and fun, and we're going to make you grow intellectually.
For me, I would invite the students to come visit our campus. It's a beautiful campus in very nice area. We have a research station on the island called Santa Rosa Island. Yeah, so I just invite them to come and see our campus.
Well, thank you, faculty members, so much for your words of wisdom. I know that a lot of students are going to take a lot of just almost like a Zen moment, just hearing your words and feeling that you can do it attitude coming from y'all. So I really appreciate y'all making the time to talk to us, and to all the students, Allen Hancock, Oxnard College, Ventura, Cuesta. I mean, the list goes on. So we will, this will go out to many, many students. Again, thank you. And Christine, anything that we need to do to wrap up here?
No, we're all great. And thank you so much for all of you for making this happen and the very valuable information. I really appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.